This is NDTV, and you're watching Classics.
It's a crisp winter's morning in Bangalore and time to welcome you to another edition of Boss's Day Out. Now, if it's Bangalore, chances are that the boss in question is part of the IT industry, and that is the case today, but not part of the city's flourishing software industry. Today's boss represents the hardware industry. It's Bhaskar Pramanik, Managing Director of Sun Microsystems.
Hi, good morning.
Maya,
Nice to meet you, Maya. Bhaskar.
thank you for joining us today on Boss's Day Out.
Oh, my pleasure. Please come in.
How long have you been in Bangalore?
Bangalore in this stint from 1998, so that's about nearly close to about 8 years.
All right.
But before that, I've been here from since '89.
Okay.
Then we went off for about 2 years to Singapore.
Singapore,
and
okay.
then back again in 90.
All right, so Singapore, that explains all of the Eastern look.
That's right. Yeah, a lot of the things which you see out here, we've acquired from most of our visits all over the world. Would you like some water?
Thank you. And who's here with you?
Actually, it's only myself and my wife. My kids are actually both grown up. So my son's doing hotel management in Switzerland, and my daughter's working in the United States. And as luck would have it, they're both here
They're
at
both
the
here.
present moment, but they're sleeping. Yeah, their time, the clocks are completely different. Yeah.
What does your day look like? How do you usually start your day?
Well, normally I'm the early riser in the family, so I'll typically get up anywhere between 7 and 7:30, depending upon what time I went to sleep the night before. And the first thing I'll do is to actually pick up the newspaper, and I'll read the newspaper. I normally do two things at the same time. I read the newspaper and switch on the news channel.
Okay.
So I tend to watch a lot of the NDTV.
That's always good to know.
Absolutely. First thing in the morning, once I finish that, and I take out my trusty notebook, and I just glance through my mail.
So your
By
day
and
starts
large,
catching up with
yeah,
email.
I just do it so that by the time I get to the office, I really don't waste time on email. I can actually get down to start talking to people, meeting with people, which is what I prefer.
And there is usually a lot of overnight mail?
Yes, because don't forget, while we are sleeping, the US is working. So because of this time lag, most of the US mails come in. And the other important place for me is Singapore. So Singapore is 2.5 hours earlier, so they've already
They
started
started
the
their
day.
day.
So already the emails have started to flow. NASA.
Lovely.
Yeah, so I've kept this forever.
Piece of the moon.
Piece of the moon.
Oh, lovely.
And I'm assuming it's genuine because I bought
If it's
it
from
in
NASA, then
yeah.
one would hope it is.
So although it must have cost me only $10, for me this is one of my prized possessions because there's very
Piece
few
of the moon.
people who would ever have a piece of the moon.
Hi.
My wife,
Nice to meet you, Maya.
So she's the one who's actually done up this place.
Okay, all right.
Sure. So if I tell you something, it may be
So she has the authentic
she
information.
has the authentic information. So. The last couple of years, I decided I needed to, with my work, travel, and it was just, and even if I played golf after that, then it just gave me very little time with the family.
Yeah.
So now the kids are grown up, they're all outside. It's, I have a lot more time to spend.
And are you a full-time homemaker or do you have a...
Well, I'm presently, yes. I used to be an HR consultant and had a company of myself and
Oh,
my
I see,
partner.
okay.
So since January, as my kids are out, I've been traveling a lot. So
Yeah.
we've taken a sabbatical.
Okay, lovely. That's
And
the
I'm
advantage of running your own company.
and I'm enjoying it.
So as you can make, I normally have a heavy breakfast.
All right, that's the best way to start the day, they
Yeah,
say.
I always, I have this firm belief that you never know whether you're ever going to have lunch.
Hi, and so what are you doing? What are you studying? Are you working? Or?
I'm working right now. I stay close to New Hampshire in the US. It's called Maine, and I'm working in a research institute where we do a lot of stem cell research.
Stem cell research, all right. That's the hot and happening area right now in science. And you have a son as well, right?
Yeah, I have a son. That's my son.
Hi, nice to
Come,
meet
Adi,
you.
finally woken up. Come, sit down.
And what are you doing? You're studying or?
I'm doing hotel management.
Okay.
So I just finished my training at the Oberoi in Bangalore,
All right.
and then just finishing off my packing because I'm leaving on Tuesday
Okay.
back for Switzerland.
All right.
So that's why.
So enjoying just a brief
Yeah.
holiday with the parents. Do you have to travel a lot on work? Are you out of town much?
Yes, I actually travel a lot. Typically, in a week, I'll be away for about 2 days.
Oh my, every week, okay.
Every week. The good news is that given the frequency of flights, I can actually, reduce my stay outside of Bangalore. But on an average, I think I'm traveling something like about 100 days in a year. We'll be, my guess is about 5:30. 5:30? Yeah.
Okay.
5:30 will be. I'll give you a call.
Yeah.
So we'll see you. Enjoy the day with the kids. On the way into the Sun Microsystems office with the boss of Sun. Do you listen to a lot of music? Do you get a chance to listen to a lot of music, or is it in the car?
Actually, I do listen to a lot of music, but not in the car, unless I'm driving.
All right.
But if I'm not driving, I'm reasonably tense with all the traffic which is going around. But I carry my own iPod. I have an iPod, so I have music for car. I have a music for my gym. I have a music for all kinds of situations.
All in the iPod,
all in
yes.
the iPod.
Okay. Any favorites?
And actually, I'm a pretty old-fashioned in my music. I like Celine Dion. I like old rock. I like country music. I started to like some of the new Hindi music, like Parinita.
Yes,
So some of the slower Hindi numbers. I
Not
tend
the
to
rapid-paced remixes.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't like rap, for example. So I'm actually pretty, I listen to a wide variety of music. Yeah.
And do you drive a lot? Do you get to drive a
Yeah,
lot? Or?
I do. In fact, I have actually 3 cars, and I love buying cars.
One of your passions? Which cars do you have?
So I have this Mercedes, then I have we just bought an Embera, the Sonata 2. I actually wanted to buy the SUV, but my wife refused. So I finally had to settle for the Embera. And then I also have an Opel.
All right.
So one of these days I'm going to get myself a BMW.